said, is that a hickey on your neck?
I want a slim fine woman with some pork with her.
Throw that. Twerk it. Shake that. Bounce that.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kayla J, and I am back. Okay, y'all, I know I done been gone for so long, but I mean, I'm back. Your girl, she had too much going on. Okay, I had entirely way too much going on, and I got tired of recording videos on my phone, so I was like, let me just buy a camera. And now I got the Canon G7X, so Mark II, so I'm gonna be making videos quite, you know, almost every day. We gonna see, but I'm not slacking off because I ain't spending this money for no reason on this damn camera. Y'all read the title and y'all already know this story is finna be juicy. So where do I begin? Let's start out how me and him met. So it was my cousin homecoming, and she was like, let's go. So my other cousin, she ain't end up getting her paperwork in time, so I was like, I low-key don't want to go no more, but I had already paid for the ticket, so I was like, I might as well just go. And so it's the day of the freaking homecoming, so we there. The boys speak to my cousin and stuff like they friends, but like I didn't pay him no attention because I'm just the type of person, I don't pay nobody no attention, like literally at all. So, like they took a picture, I think I was the one that took the picture of them. Like they took a picture and everything. And Lord Jesus, this freaking day is the day that my life went downhill. So after homecoming, whatever, we finna go to Denny's with her friend, like her friend, R was with us. And R had a boyfriend, and him and his friends, they all was gonna link up with us after homecoming. So we end up going to Denny's. She called him like, where y'all at? And then he like, we at Buffalo Wild Wings. So we go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and then our boyfriend and all his friends, they all there, and everybody else after homecoming, because you know everybody be going to eat after homecoming. So oh my god, y'all, we go in and I'm chilling, minding my business, like sitting down eating food, because I ain't really, like, I knew some people, but I don't know everybody in Buffalo Wild Wings. So then as I'm sitting there like eating my food, minding my business, I'm like kind of sitting by myself. It's me and my cousin. So then the boy, we don't name him Dumbass walks up, and he trying to get my number, blah blah blah. I'm like, you get my Snapchat? So got the Snapchat, blah blah blah, and we get to talking, blah blah blah. We cool. He didn't have a phone at the time, so I'm like, we can actually start talking when you get a phone, because why don't you have a phone? But so he ended up getting a phone, and I actually started talking to him. And fast forward, we ended up linking up, blah blah blah. He ended up coming up, blah blah, and then he asked me to be his girlfriend at my cousin's birthday party. So I'm like, oh my god, this is my first boyfriend. Like, I thought we was supposed to get married. We was gonna be together forever. Thought it the fuck was, because no. So then so we're dating, you know, in a relationship, blah 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 blah, and it'll be always like girls messaging me on fake pages saying he doing this, he doing that, and I'm just like, these girls so lame, blah 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 blah. Like, I never really like thought he was doing anything behind my back, because like, y'all, I was with this boy all the time. Like, if it wasn't every day, it was like every other day literally. Or I come get him after school, he'd be in my house. Like, I go to his basketball games, football games, the whole nine. So why, like, so fast forward, we dating, going through our own little, you know, issues, but it was nothing really bad. So we started dating in 2016, November 2016, and then 2017 in July is when he cheated on me. First off, he probably been like, and he probably been had stuff going on, because I peeped little stuff, but I'm just like, because I never thought like he would cheat on me, because I was dumb in love. Y'all, if y'all young watching this, don't say it can never be you, because 10 times out of 10 when it happens to you, you're gonna be like, damn, just like me. I was just like, damn, I can't believe this didn't happen to me. So it was like in July, like the end of July. I always have family reunions. So I was going out of town this day, and the day, cause it was in Ohio. So the day we was driving there, he had a scrimmage game, and me and him was arguing or whatever. Well, we ended up arguing because he took a picture and he was smiling like a certain type of way. I'm like, one of your bitches took your picture. Like, I was just, you know, being smart. And then he gonna say something. So you calling my mama a bitch? I'm like, I was like, I didn't mean to call your mom a bitch. So moral of the story, dudes always be trying to find this and that as an excuse to do something. So basically, he used that as his excuse to break up with me. But y'all, when I promised, we never like broke up for real. So I'm like, boy, bye. You gonna be texting me like in 3 hours, like whatever. So he used that to break up with me. And mind y'all, like before I had went out of town, he'd always be at this short boy, we gonna call him Marcus house. Like, I'm like, do y'all like each other or something? Like, why are you always over there? And like, it'll be certain things. It was just, he was acting fishy before I was going out of town. Let's just say that. So I'm like, all right. So I'm sitting there on the road. He was not talking to me. The road, it's like 4 hours from Chicago. So, no, like 4.5. Yeah, so I'm sitting there and I'm just in the car depressed. Like, it was so sad. Because I'm just like, dang, he really not talking to me. I'm finna be gone for like 4-5 days. I don't know. So I'm like, oh my God, like, this boy not talking to me, y'all. This is the love of my life. I'm thinking like, my man, like, he not messing with me. So I just get to peeping stuff, like he acting weird, like barely talking to me like once a day or whatever. So I'm just like thinking we just in like a little argument or whatever. So he doing this for like a couple days or whatever. And like, he'll post stuff and it'll be like he'll be out late or something. Stuff wasn't adding up. So I'm like, I wonder why he acting weird. Not thinking that he's out cheating on me while I'm out of town. Like, so this Negro really had the nerve to cheat on me. So we at the movies. I'll never forget. It's me and my cousin, and we in Ohio. It's boring as hell. We don't got nothing to do. So we all went to see some movie. I can't remember. But he acting real fishy. Like, I'm trying to text him. He leaving me on red, y'all. Like, you really bad because I called your mama a bitch. And I ain't even called his mama a bitch. I should have called his mama a bitch. But I ain't call her a bitch. Because, like, why would I do that? Like, I'm not fucking disrespectful. So we at the movies and I'm telling them, because everybody know that boy used to come with me everywhere. He literally came with me everywhere, y'all. When you see me, you see him. Even when I hang out with my friends, he'll be there. Like, and then he was friends with my friends' boyfriends, and like, we always do stuff together. So one of my cousins, she gonna say something. First off, I always hang out like with my older cousins. So she's like, he probably using that as an excuse to do something. So I'm like, do something, like, now that I'm older, I'm like, that makes sense. So I'm like, I think I text him like, you just trying to be sneaky, blah, 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 blah. And I don't really remember all that. Like, he was texting me back, but he like was not talking to me. So I'm like, all right, cool. So my little heart was broken or whatever. So I'm just like, whatever, like, it is what it is. Like, you don't want to talk to me? Cool. Because who? Do you not see me? Stop playing. But no. I was a simp ass female. Like, y'all, I was hurt. I don't think I was crying or nothing at this point. So then I finally get back to Chicago, not talking to me. So I'm like, okay, cool. So my best friend, like, I'm all sad down, like barely eating. I'm just like, like depressed, because I was in love. That was my first love. So I thought I lost my virginity to him. Like, we was like this, y'all. I promise y'all. Like, so my best friend called me. She like, let's go get some food or whatever, trying to get me out the house. Destiny, I love you if you watch this. So I'm like, okay. So she picked me up. She driving on North Avenue. So we going kind of towards his house. So something tells me, y'all, it wasn't nothing but God. That's why I rocks with him heavy, because he like called dumbass. So I call him no. So I'm watching his friend's story, and she posts him with his shirt off or whatever. I'm like, So I called him. I'm like, where you at? He like, leaving, I'm gonna say Jasmine. Leaving Jasmine house. I'm finna go home. I'm like, bet, I'm finna pull up, and I hang up. So as I told y'all, I'm down the street. So I get on his block or whatever. I see him crossing the street. He called me back. He like, nah, don't come, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I'm outside. Click. So we pull up, and he like walking towards like his house or whatever. I get out the car, and so I walk up to him, and I'm like, so what's up? Like, blah, 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 blah. He just being all nonchalant. Like, y'all, this happened 2017, 2020. I can't remember exactly all the words that was said, but I'm like, why are you acting like this? Blah, blah, blah. You know I would never call your mama a bitch. Blah, 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 blah. And then he just like, I'm like, okay. So then, y'all, so he had, I did not notice that he had a freaking like shirt wrapped around his neck. I didn't notice it because like I just was too like focused on like saying, what the fuck is up with me and you? Like, baby boy, why you act like this? You know, we act like this. Like, what you doing? So, y'all, it was a light. Like, he lived like on the street where like traffic be. So it's a light pole right there. Y'all. Why? So he took the I guess you know how when you get to talking and fidgeting and lying and shit, you get to moving and like touching stuff, whatever. So he took the shirt from around his neck, y'all. Why the fuck did the light hit his neck? And it was a big ass hickey.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Stop playing! What the fuck? Stop playing! What the fuck is that? Ah! What the fuck is that?
I said, is that a hickey on your neck?
She belongs to the streets.
Y'all wanna know what this nigga said? This man gonna say something, that's what it looked like, ain't it? I'm like, y'all, when I say my chest broke into a million pieces right there. I'm like, because first off, what I'm not gonna do, and what you ladies should never do, is cry in front of these niggas, because they do not deserve to see the satisfaction of you down. So I'm like, I'm just stuck. Like, I'm like, wow. That's all I could say. I was like, wow. And I was like, okay. So I walked to the car. Y'all, like, I'm feeling it again, like my emotions. Like, I walked back to my best friend's car and bursted out screaming and crying, y'all. That boy really broke my heart. That shit crazy, y'all. It hurt more because it was just like, he was my first. He said I was his first. And like, it was just like, that's a whole nother deep connection, like on another level. So I was so hurt, y'all. Like, I lost so much weight. Like, I was fucking anorexic. Like, literally, I was called, like, okay, so we finally pull off, whatever. She pull off, she trying to console me, blah, blah, blah. I'm just bawling, blah, blah. I'm calling my cousins. I'm like, I need you to kill this nigga. Like, I'm like, I want him to die. Like, I'm not playing. Like, I'm calling all my, like, because I'm friends with a lot of boys, so I'm calling my cousins, my guy friend. I'm like, kill this nigga. First off, my cousin ain't even fuck with him for real. Anyway, so he like, bet you ain't gotta say nothing. You ain't gotta say no more. I'm like, kill him. Like, I don't want him to breathe anymore. I don't want him on earth. Like, yeah, I wanted this boy to die. Like, I did not care. I wanted him to die. So yeah, I mean, that was just the story of how I found out I got cheated on while I was out of town. Like, then, so I'm like, was y'all been messing around? Like, cause it took me a minute to bust my legs open for you. So were you talking to her like the whole time? And he'd be like, no, I wasn't talking to her. I just started talking to her that day. So this, you fucking somebody fucking you within 2 days of like talking to the girl, like. But all right. But I was young, like I was 16. So now, like, I know better. Like, I ain't hit him or nothing. Like, of course you would think like girls say they'll beat a boy up, blah blah blah, I kill you, like if you cheat on me, blah blah blah. But like, I just couldn't. I was just shocked. I'm just like, I'm like, wow. Like, wow. Like, that shit was crazy. So yeah, that's the story of how I found out I got cheated on while I was out of town. And if y'all want to hear some more stories, please let me know. I've been gone for so long and I am finally back, and y'all gonna be seeing more of me. So make sure that you subscribe, you like, and you comment so you can see some more of Kayla J. Y'all have a great day.